Please be seated. Welcome everybody to the University of Lancashire's graduation ceremony, at which we're delighted to be celebrating the successes of our fabulous graduates. And welcome to those who are watching this online across the globe. It guarantees to be a day you will all remember. I would like to welcome today John Baldwin, who is our Pro-Chancellor and Chair of the University Board.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's a very warm welcome to everyone. As Chair of the Board and Pro-Chancellor, it's a great pleasure to see everyone here today. A day of achievement and joy for you, and of course for the family, friends and supporters that have come along with you to celebrate. Welcome. I'm very proud to be from Lancashire, and more directly, extremely proud of my relationship with this university. I studied here, I worked here, admittedly a long time ago, but what I learned, the friends, the connections that I made, they helped shape me and gave me the underpinning confidence to believe in myself and my ability to do many things that I hadn't ever previously thought that I was able to do. And it's true, I think, that Lancashire, this county, with all her beauty, her history and some of the finest people that you'll meet, is a great place to live, to work and to study. And we're so glad that you chose us as your place of study. Thank you for trusting us. We sincerely hope you'll remain connected with us, and you'll see how you can do that in the materials that you have. So it's the beginning of the next exciting chapter for all of you, whether that involves further study or a new or refreshed professional opportunity, or maybe both. Whatever path you choose, we all wish you the very best of success. And just talking of chapters, I was struggling last evening to think, well, how do you close this short introduction? And I'd not long finished reading Bob Mortimer's autobiography. You'll likely be aware of Bob Mortimer, although he's kind of old, well, mature, like me. He's becoming a bit of a national treasure. And in that book, in his autobiography, he suggests several rules for life. Some are just plain daft and funny, and I won't go through those now. But there are others that make some serious points, and one is very simple, but very powerful, and that is be authentic. And he's absolutely right. As he says, you might be surprised by how much you connect with others when you are honest and authentic. Be you. So, congratulations again. The warmest of welcomes to you all. And when you've walked across this platform, get out there and go and smash it. Well done. Enjoy the day. And I'm now very pleased to invite the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Graham Baldwin, to say a few more words of welcome to you all, and importantly, to reflect on the significance of what you've achieved. Thank you.
Welcome to the University of Lancashire. Pro-Chancellor, Honorary Fellows, distinguished guests, proud family and friends, and most importantly, the graduands, it is my privilege to welcome you all to this wonderful occasion, graduation at the University of Lancashire. Today is a celebration of achievement, perseverance, and transformation. It marks not just the end of one chapter, but the beginning of another, one filled with promise, purpose, and potential. Now, before we begin, let me share something that defines who we are as a university. Our motto, Ex Solo Ad Solem, as sung during the procession, means from the earth to the sun. This is more than a phrase. The motto reflects our founding purpose, to help individuals from whatever background to aspire towards knowledge and progress. It embodies education as a transformative force, enabling students to reach their full potential. It was adopted in 1828, so has been a guiding principle for nearly 200 years. It reminds us that learning is not static. It is a journey of elevation, of striving toward the best version of ourselves. Today, you embody that journey. Now, graduation is important because it is a milestone that recognises years of hard work, including very often late nights, early mornings, and countless moments of growth. It is a moment to pause and reflect on how far you've come and to look ahead with courage and with confidence. Education is not just about knowledge. It is also about character and purpose. And never has the world needed thoughtful, principled change makers more than it does today. We live in a time of profound uncertainty, from climate change and global health challenges to economic instability, technological disruption, and increasing geopolitical tensions. Our world is complex and ever-changing. But in the face of these challenges, there is hope, and much of that hope resides with you as our graduates. You are entering the world not just with degrees and qualifications, but with a greater understanding of the world around you. You've learned to think critically, to question assumptions, to engage with diverse perspectives, and to act with empathy and integrity. These are not just academic skills. These, of course, are life skills, and exactly the skills that the world needs now. As the philosopher John Dewey once said, education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Your time at university has prepared you not just for a job, but for a life of contribution, curiosity, and courage. Here at the University of Lancashire, we are proud of the role that we play in shaping the future. And over the past 2 years, our university has achieved remarkable success in research and innovation. 72% of our submissions to the Research Excellence Framework were adjudged to have outstanding or very considerable impact worldwide, reaching 68 countries and over 18 million people. This translates as the University of Lancashire being 63rd for research power adjudged against over 140 UK institutions. Our researchers are tackling real-world problems, from improving maternity care and solving crime to advancing health technologies and supporting deaf education in India. One of our cosmology PhD students who recently discovered the Big Ring, a second ultra-large structure in deep space, followed this up by being invited to present the 4th Penrose Lecture at Oxford University. This is all the more remarkable when you consider that the first Penrose Lecture was given by the world-famous theoretical physicist and author of A Brief History of Time, Sir Stephen Hawking. Also, one of the archaeology team, Dr. Brenna Hassett, has just won a £1 million grant from the Wellcome Trust entitled Tracing Diseases of Contact at the End of Human Mobility. And our experts are heard and seen on a regular basis, appearing on television, on radio and in print media, discussing their areas of expertise, explaining their latest findings and impact, and giving expert opinion on global activities. Dr. Megan Argo was earlier this year on BBC Breakfast, helping us to understand what went wrong when a Japanese moonlander named Resilience crashed during its attempted lunar landing on June the 5th this year. Very relevant when you consider our motto. We are very proud of the very significant contribution we make to the supply of key workers. Here we educate medics, health workers, police, vets, social workers, lawyers, business specialists, and more. And few, if any of us, will go through life without being touched by several of these professions. And it's universities like ours who work with 93% of the NHS trusts and account for 64% of all universities that deliver adult nursing. 76% of nursing students, 70% of midwifery students, and 78% of social work students study at universities like the University of Lancashire. We are truly a university of and for our region, with national and global influence. But today is not about the university and its achievements. It is about you. You faced challenges of your own. Some of you studied through a pandemic. Others balanced work, family and study. And no doubt most of you faced moments of doubt. But you persevered. And that resilience will serve you well. It is apt to reflect on the words of Roger Federer, the famous tennis player, when he was also speaking at a graduation ceremony. He said, "Not everything you try will work. Not every risk will pay off. Not every call will be the right one. But that's okay. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of it. What matters is how you respond, how you learn, and how you grow. Remember that success is not about perfection. It's about persistence. And even the greatest champions face setbacks." Federer went on to ask, "What percentage of the points do you think I won in my career?" Only 54%. In other words, even top-ranked tennis players win barely more than half of the points they play. That means he lost nearly half the time and still became a champion and a legend. The lesson: you don't need to win every point, or indeed every interview or every opportunity. What matters is how you respond, how you learn, and how you keep moving forward. Resilience, not perfection, is the key. So as you step into the next phase of your journey, whether it's further study, a new job, or something entirely unexpected, know this: you are ready, you are equipped, and you are very much needed. We are incredibly proud of you, and we hope that you are proud of us too, for the education we've provided, the community we've built, and the values that we've shared. Before I close, I want to offer heartfelt thanks to all those who supported our graduates along the way: families, friends, mentors, and loved ones. Your encouragement, patience, and belief has made this day possible. I would ask now all of the graduates to take a moment to thank them for their love and support, for they have played an integral role in your success. Please join me in a massive round of applause. To the university's dedicated academic staff and professional services teams, thank you for your unwavering commitment to excellence, inclusion, and student success. And finally, to our graduates, congratulations. You've earned this moment. From all of us at the University of Lancashire, we wish you every success, every joy, and every opportunity in the future. Leave this hall with confidence, go forward with pride, go forward with purpose, and never stop learning. Thank you.
Graduates, it's now the moment you've been waiting for, the presentation of your awards. You'll be guided all the way by our university ushers and will cross the stage individually once your name is read out. So please make sure you bring your named seat cards with you to the stage. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Academic Board, I present those who have gained awards from the School of Business. Master of Research in Management, Nazreen Fatima. Bharti. Divya. Gurpreet Kaur. Hamna. Harmanpreet Kaur. Inderpreet Kaur. Ishika. Kajal Rani. Lovepreet Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Mohammed Waisal. Navjeet Kaur. Navjot Jyoti. Nikhil. Prablin Kaur. Priya. Thank you. Priyanka. Rajandeep Kaur. Rajni. Ramandeep Kaur. Saloni. Samiksha. Sandeep Kaur. Pavani Kamidi. Sonia Goodloth. Meta Mohammed Meta Gaeda Al-Tebi. Simranpreet Kaur. Shuani. Simran. Tanya Paul. Vanisha. Yashika. Yashvin. Tisara Shamil Abaniaki. Nandini Agarwal. Hafnan Hazza Mohammed Abdullah Ahmed. Dure Bakhtar. Latifa Akintola. Sahana Akhtar. Taraya Khalifa Abdullah Halal Shaksi. Shamsa Amma Abdullah Saeed Almira. Mansour Ismail Ali Al-Blushi. Mohammed Saladin Saeed Sultan Al-Breki. Mohammed Ali Mohammed Al-Hassan. Mohammed Tariq Mohammed Karama Al-Athari. Saif Ali Mohammed Ali Al-Mazi. Amina Ali Mohammed Jaber Al-Mazuki. Fatma Mohammed Abdullah Abdul Rahman Al-Mazuki. Juma Mohammed Abdullah Abdul Rahman Al-Mazuki. Mariam Mohammed Abdullah Abdul Rahman Al-Mazuki. Shamsa Muadded Sultan Nasser Al-Mhiri. Sheikha Aisha Khalid Sultan Salem Al-Qasemi. Mohammed Mehad Hamad Mehad Al-Umeri. Abdallah Jamal Salim Al-Tufai Al-Shamsi. Khalifa Jassim Khalifa Mohammed Al-Suwaidi. Mohammed Khalifa Salim Al-Mashri Al-Suwaidi. Sultan Saeed Rashid Al-Wash Al-Amani. Kalatham Ibrahim Ismail Doraibi Al-Zawaini. Ya Santiwa Amankwa. Rubab Ashgar. Mamtabam. Sangeetabam. Dinarath Banjade. Sushant Basnat. Poonam Bhatt. Tapendra Bhatt. Trina Bailey. Srijana Bujel. Apita Biswas. Janisha Trichakar. Karuna Dahal. Suresh Danyuar. Asti Devgan. Priyanka Devi. Pragya Dekar. Pratiksha Degal. Shalu Dharma. Akshita Singh Dixit. Michael Onyeka Emikioni. Ugonwa Olonwa Emenyoni. Janital Fordous. Shireen Fatima. Christoguj Inoshi Madushika Fernando. Hetiak Handaj Somasiri Fernando. Rama Gamir. Devi Giri. Prakash Giri. Laduni Prabhashini Godakanda Kankamalaj. Gumi Kaur Grewal. Smana Gupta. Injal Hadda. Sesharanya Hamranthurapita. Tuchukwu Emanuela Ifediora. Oluwatiyin Omalola Ilori. Frederick Oyole Emakwade. Niraja Jayaja. Anjali Kejal. Asmina Katwal. Arvinda Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur. Simranjeet Kaur. Simranpreet Kaur. Sukhmani Kaur. Naeem Mohammed Kadim. Sanjeev Kanal. Prajwal Katiwada. Neha Khatun. Monica Karaila. Tarindu Kavishka da Silva Craw. Reshma Kumar. Samila Kunwal. Kripa Puliparambil Krishnan. Kaveri Lakavath. Andrella Lama. Pooja Lama. Rajita Lamichani. Zainab Dolapo Lawal. Tamana Tanjin Lima. Asmita Mega. Mira Mohammed Ahmed Al-Matar Bani Malek. Windia Prabodhi Manatunge. Rajesh Kumar Mandal. Sanju Mam. Faiza Maqsood. Vishal Masi. Tanisha Wilson Massey. Sanaz Mohammadi Azhar. My colleague, Pamela Monks. Actor Jenna Moning. Miral Nagapal. Anuradha Nagra. Namana Lakami. Shamara Sadikelam Nanakayara. Mohammed Siraj Muddin Pasha. Prashan Nilushan Fernando Nawangi. Benicia Nupane. Joy Lucy Onifade. Olawatasin Clemon Odidepo. Anu Punjeni. Sadana Pant. Anne Melissa Parampaliaj Pereira. Purnima Podell. Kavya Pathithran. Olawedemile Olusogu Papula. Tewo Paul Papula. Joseph Pradon. Niranjan Prasad. Afifa Punob Mohammed. Rushia Puthamparan Augustine. Ahmed Adil Ahmed Ali Ragab. Kravi Rajivan. Anoja Samamali Ranawira. Shavi Rani. Barsha Rani. Ayesha Razak. Karuna Rocca. Shamini Indica Samson Jayathalika. Leruka Madhushani de Silva Santhana Devesh. Gopika Sathisan. Dilshantarinda Salahua. Badna Seni. Barintha Selvakumar. Rukshala Madhusakani Semasinge Mudiasalenj. Supansara Surumathi Seviviranthi. Kushaba Sharma. Manvi Sharma. Shabnam Sharma. Adeoli Kafiat Shotunde. Abhishek Shrestha. Ramita Shrestha. Ranju Shrestha. Rashani Shrestha. Sabina Shrestha. Amandeep Singh. Jasmeet Singh. Meena Singh. Divyanidhi Solanki. Deepika Sunawar. Nafis Tamid. Govinda Tamang. Meta Omram Meta Mohammed Taryang. Barsha Tapa. Safalta Tapa. Sarah Tapa. Fatimas Sharin Teke Valapil. Sanam Tumba. Ashbin Upadhyaya. Kyati Verma. Abikum Mudian Salej Namisha Shamini Verandika. Charlie Weber. Chatumini Wirasinge. Shamila Devapriya Witharan Halaj. Ritu Yadav. Mercy Achien Diega. Masters of Research in Sustainability Management, Nimra Rashid. Lakshika Madhuwanthi Tipala Gamaj. Atya Rasul. Sandup Lama. Master of Science in International Hospitality and Tourism Management, Tara. Master of Science in International Business and Management, Satnam Singh. Postgraduate Certificate in Management, Hapawana Visawasam Hisakshana Nwangi Dias. Rasika Priyadashani Rajadora. Samadara Jayamini Lakmali Walendra Mul Arachige. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Accounting and Business, Hamza Hussain. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Accounting and Finance, Lakshay Kumar. Jack Martin. Ethan Scott. Fatima Farouk Sheikh. Zishan Zareeb. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Accounting and Financial Studies, Aisha Ahmed. Zainab Aziz. Sabina Bandari. Mohammed Hussain. Swayam Karki. Benjamin Katri. Shimash Mala Tukuri. Laxmi Shrestha. Samir Mubarak Ghulam Sapa. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Business Administration, Sehel. Faith Aguma. Rashed Humaid Abdullah bin Humheba Alali. Mohammed Abdullah Saif Mohammed Almara. Rashid Juma Al-Suwaidi. Bisidum Rhoda Odunyemi. Mansi Rana. Karanpreet Singh. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Business and Human Resource Management, Emran Ahmad Talukdar Imam. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Business and Management, Kasper Bierkesh. Abudsamil Baboev. Mohammed Sunsun. Jodie Douglas. Lincoln Sales Jr. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Digital Marketing, Kalisha Adam. Charlotte Clayton. Jasmine Davis Brown. Thomas Green. Liliella Kelleher. Sophie McCullough. Veronica Mouchau. Kea Payne. Ella Smalley. Benjamin Turton. Mark Whittle. Bachelor of Arts with Honours in International Business, Anjana Giri. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Business.
Vice-Chancellor, the presentations are completed. Congratulations to every single one of you who have received their award. I'm delighted to welcome to the stage Melanie Waite, who is going to perform for us today. Melanie is currently in her third year studying law here at the University of Lancashire. Outside of her studying, Melanie is a soul and Motown singer who has been touring the Northwest for the past 15 years, entertaining crowds at weddings, events, parties, and more. As well as being a successful solo artist, she also fronts a jazz events trio and 4-piece rock band. You are in for a real treat today. Please put your hands together for our very own Melanie Waite.
before you. Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. I break traditions. Sometimes my tries are outside the lines. We've been conditioned to not make mistakes, but I can't live that way, no. Staring at the blank page before you. Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibition. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else can speak the words on your lips. Drench yourself in words unspoken. Live your life with arms wide open. Today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten. The rest is still unwritten. Thank you. Well done, everyone.
Thank you so much, Melanie. The ceremony is very nearly finished, and it's almost time for the celebrations to really get going with your families, friends, loved ones, and supporters. But we need something symbolic to kick things off. So please listen to my following instructions very carefully. First of all non-graduates in the room, please get your cameras ready for a photo opportunity. And secondly, graduates, please all stand and take off your mortarboards. You can stand. We're going to have a ceremony here. Excellent. And if you take off your mortarboards, and when I count to 3, and only when I count to 3, I want you all to throw your mortarboards up into the air in the traditional fashion and in celebration of what you have achieved at your time here at the university. But please don't throw them too high or too far to avoid them injuring you or someone else. And importantly, because once you've retrieved your mortarboard safely, it is yours to take home and to keep with the university's best wishes. So, and this is what we need the photos for, because this is going to look stunning. So here we go. On a count of 3, you throw your mortarboards into the air and give a big cheer, and then we will all follow with a further 3 cheers. Are you all ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. That looked so good from up here. Thank you. So now, please take your seats for one last time while I explain the final stage of this amazing day. Okay. As we bring this ceremony to a close, I would like to thank everyone who has been involved in making today such a happy and memorable occasion, and for sharing this special day with our university community. Once we have sung the national anthem, the platform party will leave the stage, and graduates, you will process out of the hall past a guard of honour in the central aisle. A university usher will prompt your row when you need to stand up, and please make sure that you take all of your belongings with you. And guests here in the hall, please may I ask that you all remain seated until the graduates and the platform party have left the hall. You will then be guided through the doors at the side by the ushers to rejoin your graduates in the Student Centre for post-ceremony celebrations. We hope you've enjoyed the ceremony today. Well done to you all, and congratulations once again. And for those who can, please now stand for the national anthem of Great Britain.